What's up, Walking Dead fans? Welcome back to the Z-Man Show. I know for those who are returning, where the heck have I been? This is a very good question. I have been a little bit out of the missing in action. I've been getting some sun here. I know my boys' soccer games, so I look a little goofy there. But hey, we're here to talk Walking Dead, guys. It's back. Finally. We're at the last 8 episodes. I mean, I can't believe this. I can't believe the show has been on this long, and here we're at the end. Now, the question is really on my mind, and probably yours too. Will they finish this out right? And that is a big if at this point. I have to be very honest. You know, we've lost so many of our beloved characters along the way. Rick, Michonne, Jesus. I mean, a lot of those ones along the way, the actors just got tired, right? They wanted more material, or they wanted to be nearer to their families or so forth, like Andy Lincoln. But, you know, here we are. We're at these last 8, and, you know, we're picking up right where we left off, pretty much still in the Commonwealth, and Pamela Milton and her little BS son pulling all his little shenanigans and so forth. And we also have Lance Hornsby, who's chasing down relentlessly after Daryl and Maggie and a few of the others. Negan's in that crew. So is Gabriel, Negan's new wife, you know, and unborn child and so forth. So, you know, this episode, I felt it moved along, right? It was moving along. It had a purpose, right? I mean, we're really just trying to end Lance at this point. But the thing is, kind of weird for me is I felt that Lance was going to pull maybe some kind of coup on Pamela Milton and maybe kind of take over and then, I don't know, kind of burn the Commonwealth down, you know, along with his little tirade or so forth. I'm not sure, but now I'm not so sure he's going to even make it out. I mean, Daryl wounds him today in the arm. Again, he gets, you know, first he gets the wound to the face. Now he gets shot in the arm. You know, our crew is taking out his little stormtrooper soldiers left and right. I mean, these guys, they're not well trained at all. It's a miracle that this crew stayed alive as long as they did. Maybe we'll just say strength in numbers and maybe all of their firepower, all their weaponry. Even that's a big F. They're continuing the story where basically Connie and Kelly and the others have basically broke the story about Pam Milton's goofball son and how the people have gone missing. And now the people have had enough, right? So now they're protesting. They're like 2 inches away from rioting probably, which that could be really bad. We saw them get tear gas tonight. So clearly the society is starting to break down and see that it's not just the happy-go-lucky, cheerful place that everybody thought it was. Definitely our crew sees this. They need to find their way out, but first they got to end Lance, right? So my predictions, I assume Lance has got to get taken. Either they're going to take him out or he's got to take out Pamela. It's one of the two, right? I mean, he's really the only major villain, if you could even call him that. I mean, sure, he's a little sinister or whatever, but is he really that villain that we need? I don't know. Is the one we deserve, but the one we got? I don't know. This isn't Batman, but Pamela Milton, I don't feel like she's enough. I don't think she's enough to kind of end this off like, oh, evil Pamela or something like that. We saw her, she made a comment about like initiate B14, and she said do it quickly. Now that was interesting. I want to get your guys' thoughts for those who are keeping along with this. Do you think that that small walker raid that we saw, that basically Mercer and some of the others had to go deal with, Espinosa had to go with them or whatever, was that B14? Was this like some kind of little ploy to try and get the people to go home and stop protesting and so forth? Or were those walkers led? I gotta be honest, I don't remember those walkers anywhere near the Commonwealth colony as of the last episode from, you know, whatever it was, 3, 4, 5 months ago. So if you guys remember what that's all about, let me know. I mean, clearly she's doing some kind of shenanigans, right? I mean, she's not clean. She's definitely dirty. So, I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, what's going to be the big send-off for this season? I mean, do our people end up taking over the Commonwealth and just living out their days there? I mean, we know we have 3 new shows coming, right? We have the Daryl show, because Carol didn't join in, decided not to. We also have Rick and Michonne, the Rick and Michonne show. And then we also have Maggie and Negan, okay? Which, that already spells disaster for Negan's current wife. I forgot her name, apologies. But anyways, I'm just like, you know, you can already see the plot armor on all certain characters. And you're like, I mean, are we going to get any more deaths in this season? I mean, I feel like everybody's just coasting along here. There's no death. Nothing's going on. It's just, I'm worried, guys. I'm really worried for this finale. I just don't know if they have I don't know if the writers have what it takes. I don't know if they're just trying to keep these characters around because they're probably thinking, hey, if we want to keep this Walking Dead universe going, I mean, come on, guys. Fear is on its last leg, and it's barely hanging on by a thread. I'm barely hanging on by a thread with that show. My wife and I are just so fed up with the storyline, the poor lack of writing, the goofy character choices, and what they're doing. It just doesn't make any sense. At least with Walking Dead, they've made little better strides, but the story is definitely, it's not burning bright anymore, and you can see it, and that's probably why they decided to probably end off the show here at, like, while they're even at a partial decent of a high note. And I know that's a blinking word right there. It's not really high, but either way, it's better than some of the other shows. So knowing that a lot of those characters are probably safe, are they just going to keep them around and safe and not kill them off even as we head to the end of the season? I always pictured The Walking Dead, the ending as being very bleak and dismal. Very few people actually get out alive or something like that. And maybe that's what happens. I mean, maybe the Commonwealth is going to fall and some of our people will die, along trying to get out and so forth. I just don't know, guys. I almost wonder if like The Walking Dead producers want to like keep it in like this little card in their back pocket, like, well, we'll keep these people alive just in case, and then that way, 2-3 years down the line, we'll be like, oh hey, did you ever wonder what happened to Aaron and his daughter? Well, now we got the Aaron and daughter show. I mean, it's just I feel like that's what they're gonna do. They're just gonna keep these people alive. They'll be very they won't show exactly what happens to all of them, or maybe they'll be like walking off into the sunset. Maybe some will stay at the Commonwealth. Maybe someone will go back to Alexandria for all I know. It's just, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I don't want to go on any further. There wasn't really any other big things that happened tonight other than Pamela Milton's son was hiding. They found him. Carol found him, put him out. It looks like they're going to try and use Pamela to try and oust Lance Hornsby. Carol's basically like, Lance is hunting my people. So, and they're looking for a scapegoat for these missing people. Sorry for the thing there. So we just got to figure out, is Pamela going to take the deal and basically oust Lance to keep her son safe, or is something else going to go down? Again, there'll be some shenanigans going on, no doubt. We have 7 more episodes to get to the finale, but I don't know. I just wish there was something that was crazy that would have happened that would just be like, oh yes, this is going to be amazing. I mean, they had some great gore in this episode, right? So some people being torn apart. I thought that was a little goofy, though, at the end there when Mercer was still holding on to that guy. I mean, I get it. He loves his men, right? And his troopers, right? He doesn't want to let them go. And that one guy was being torn away from him. But the dude was pretty much being ripped in half. And Mercer was just still like... I mean, it was really comical. It's kind of like, hold on, buddy, you're going to make it. And he's like, are you sure? Yeah, you're looking good, bud. As he's being torn in half. It's like, Mercer, let him go. I mean, they're about to be surrounded by walkers. And that was kind of goofy, too, because they had those freaking, M60, and I think they had a Browning machine gun on the other Jeep. It's like, man, they could have mowed down some zombies. But I know they have to have some death in here to keep it lively, because otherwise they're not killing off any of our characters. So we're just kind of like lying and waiting for something to happen. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little rant I will about this premiere to the last 8 episodes of The Walking Dead. It's hard to believe that's actually coming out of my mouth, but here we go. I'm going to try and stick with it. For those who are still hanging in here with this vid, just to know what I've been up to, I am about to start filming for another short, if you will. It's going to be called something like around Desolation. It's actually going to be starring my cousin who lives up in New York. His name's D'Antonio. And anyways, he's going to be coming in with one of his friends, and we're going to do some filming, and it's going to be some pretty good acting talent. So I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be zombie-esque, post-apocalyptic style, and I'm really looking forward to bringing that to you all. As for Dead Nightmare, it's not dead in the water, although it appears like it has been. I do have material written, and I hope to be filming here later this season and into early next year. So really have some cool things I want to bring to you all. It's just been a really slow time for me, but anyways, I'm trying to get it going for y'all. So thanks for hanging in. For those who are staying true to the channel, I will still be releasing some more of the everything you thought you knew about movies. I have Terminator almost ready to go. I'm getting hit with some copyright problems, so I'm just trying to work through those, and then I'll get that one out to you and some more as we move throughout the season. So take care, guys. Hope you're enjoying The Walking Dead. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe if you're enjoying, and I will catch you guys at the next review. See you guys.